Renegades.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Renegades Podcast. Spin and Chief back with you, back for another awesome week of bullshit.
Indeed.
Bullshit, and bullshit. Oh, he's got the he got the sonic screwdriver.
I showed up as Tom Baker again because it's really cold in my vault.
It is getting chilly out there, isn't it? I mean, well, you're more in the you're getting that lake weather coming off of everything, aren't you?
Yeah, it's freezing here. It gets really. Actually, in the daytime, it's been pretty freezing too. I was going to say it's not so bad in the day, but it is. It's pretty bad in the day too.
Make sure that you don't have any cars freezing over this winter.
Oh, that should be okay this year. I'm not too worried.
All right, that's good. So a lot to get into this week. I mean, there's just been a lot going on, but the most important of which, the most important thing that has gone on, of course, Chief, is after 25 plus years, I did it.
You did. I saw.
I beat Punch-Out. I beat Punch-Out. One of the hardest final bosses, whatever you want to call it, in gaming history. And I finally did it. 25 plus years. Now, I'll say this. I have the copy I have is the Mr. Dream one. I still need to get the Mike Tyson one. But the Mr. Dream fight is the exact same as the Mike Tyson fight. It's just, they lost the rights to Mike Tyson during the time, and that's why they brought out the Mr. Dream. It was different. Maybe that was during his rape allegations. They were like, no more Mike Tyson.
Maybe. What? How rare is the Mike Tyson version?
It's not that rare. It's not that rare.
That's the only one I've ever played. I've never played the Mr. Dream version. I've only ever played Tyson.
No, Tyson's one's not that rare, but it's the same fight. It's the exact same fight. Tyson and Mr. Dream. It's the exact same fight. Same mechanics, everything, and I fucking beat it. I
never beat it. I played it a lot, never beat it. Could never beat Tyson.
But now I have like this void, because for so long that was like my go-to game to like pop it in and just play because it's such a fun game. But now there's like that void of, well, what do I do now? I've beaten Contra. I've beaten Super C over the last couple of years. I beat Zelda 2. I beat Nemo. I've beat Punch-Out. It's like, what is next?
Dude, do all the Mortal Kombats.
I've beaten all the Mortal Kombats when I was a kid.
From beginning to end.
I beat all those. You know what? I still need to beat Batman on NES. I can make it to the
Killer
Joker.
Instinct Gold. Beat that one.
I still need to beat Batman. I can make it to the Joker, but I haven't beat the Joker yet for Batman. And then I do have Batman Returns for the NES, so I do have those two. I got quite a few games. I'll see what. Well, right now I finally made it to the third volume of Dot Hack, so I'm still trugging away on that one. But it's just like I beat it and I went nuts. I was like, oh my god, fuck, shit, no way.
There were pictures. I saw pictures.
Hey, I could say I beat it, but without pictures, it didn't happen. You gotta have proof that it happened, and well, now there's proof. I beat it.
Yeah, I was. A lot of people were congratulating you on that too. I was kind of surprised the reaction.
It's because
I was thinking, I thought a lot of people beat that, but I guess not.
Oh no. Tyson is Tyson / Mr. Dream is so hard to beat because the way it goes is when you get to him. First of all, you got to get to him. Before them is like Soda Popinski, Super Macho Man, and they're pretty tough. But when you get to Mike Tyson / Mr. Dream, all right, you have to last the first like minute 40. Otherwise, he will knock you out. Because up until like the first minute 40-ish, I think it's about a minute 40, his punches, one punch knocks you out. And you only get up twice. Third time, it's total knockout. So, and I mean, he's fast. His movements are lightning fast. So you got to be faster on the buttons. You got to, you got to block. You got to dodge. But once you get past that, then it's learning what his pattern is going to be and how you want to take him out. I didn't knock him out. I won by decision, which if you get 5,000 points, you'll win by decision. But you got to get the 5,000 points, so that's knocking him down or hitting a uppercut, or something like that.
Who's your favorite of the lesser bosses? Mine's King Hippo because his pants fall down.
I love King Hippo. I like King Hippo. I like Glass Joe because he's the first one you always fight. I like Glass Joe.
But after you beat him in the face a few times, he just looks pitiful. It's that big bruise on his eye.
It's real funny because you look at Punch Out, and every single character in that game is a stereotype.
Yeah, the Russian guy too is funny that dances around.
Well, I mean, you got from Germany, you have von Kaiser.
That's not the Russian, the German guy.
Japan, you have Piston Honda.
Yeah,
Don Flamingo from Italy or Spain. King Hippos from the islands.
The islands. Just non-specific islands.
The Great Tiger from India. It's so stereotyping in that game. But the thing is, that game is just so much fun, and everybody. I don't know anybody that doesn't like Punch Out. If anybody doesn't like Punch Out, let us know. I would like to know why you don't like Punch Out. It's a great game.
It was like when Nintendo came out, you had like Mario and Punch Out were my two favorite games on the system.
Oh yeah, I mean, how iconic is it that Big Fat Doc is riding his bike down in front of the Statue of Liberty, and you're running behind him in your pink tracksuit. Da 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 da. Oh man!
Epic.
And then Little Mac is the main boss of Bobo's Big Adventure.
Excellent.
That's a great game.
A little history lesson.
If you haven't played a Bobo's Big Adventure, it's an online game, so you can find it for free. And it is hilarious. So a Bobo is he was the big characters in Double Dragon that would like bust through walls.
Yeah.
So you're controlling a Bobo, and you go through different levels. So there's like a Double Dragon level, but then there's a Zelda level with a Bobo in a Zelda dungeon. And just so many Nintendo characters. I mean, Donkey Kong's in there, Kid Nicky, Samus, Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. The game is in there. At the end they show like Scrooge McDuck and all these other things. I mean, it's just it's a homage to everything Nintendo. I mean, there's one boss that's on a Contra level, but it's Kirby. It's a gigantic Kirby. And you have to
they get around copyright. They're allowed to just do that and use those characters like that.
Nobody's come after them. I mean, it's a fan parody game. I guess because it's a parody.
Yeah.
They can claim.
I guess that's covered by fair use or whatever.
But it's such a fun game. I highly recommend. Go find out a Bobo's Big Adventure. You got to go. You're a Bobo. You got to save a Boboy. You're trying to find a Boboy. So. But that was, So I'm excited about that. That was the great day in gaming history. and Chief, I'm going to ask because we haven't talked about it since the season started. Was last night a great day for The Walking Dead?
You know what, man? I'm pretty impressed so far with the season. Spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
Should I spoil it? I mean, it's been
I know what happened.
By the time this comes out, it'll be Wednesday.
Your favorite thing happened. Your favorite thing happened last night, didn't it?
Yeah, my favorite, what I've been waiting for. And I as my wife cried, I applauded and said, yes! Yes! Finally! The goddamn tiger finally bit the dust last night, and I've never been happier. But so far, the season is pretty damn good. They've gotten right into the war. There hasn't been any slowdown. They haven't killed the momentum. It's been war the last few weeks. And Carol, as much as I don't like that Carol's still alive and how far off the continuity is, I really thought Carol was pretty awesome Sunday night. And so far, it's making me interested again. I'll put it that way. And we've got an episode coming up. Not sure when they're going to do this, but it's Negan and Father Gabriel are trapped in a trailer together. that's surrounded by zombies. And it almost looks like it could be the scene from the books, if you know what I'm talking about, with Rick and Negan in the building in Alexandria that's surrounded. And it looks like it may be that they might be jumping the gun a little bit on Negan's backstory and showing a little bit like how he's actually not that bad of a guy. I think that so far it's got my attention. They haven't even addressed the garbage people yet, so I'm not wondering if there weren't massive script rewrites because of the reaction to those people. Because so far, no sign of them at all. And they've shown them in like the preview clips. They've shown them like doing like talking to some people. I don't know if it's flashback scenes or what, but so far none of those people have been in it at all. Shiva finally bit the dust last night. They made Ezekiel out to be more of a hero than he is in the books, because in the books he's a coward. That's kind of the reason Michonne leaves him.
Yeah.
And he kind of came off as more of a hero that he kind of lost the faith in himself, and he got a lot of people killed. But he stood and fought with them. He didn't run away from the battle. So he came off a little bit better. Carol came off awesome. Carol's just, I don't know, they've just made her like an amalgam character of a bunch of different things. A little bit of Michonne, a little bit of Andrea. She's just kind of this amalgam character, but she's totally badass for some reason. But it's pretty cool. And I'm liking it so far. I'm just hoping that they don't, like, cut the balls off of it, and slow it down. Because so far it's been the Rick you want. It's been the Alexandria. It's been the war you want from the books. And I'm just, if they can keep it up and play out at the end, it'll be awesome. And I hope if it keeps going like this and it rolls into that Negan in the cage storyline, and if they can speed up the goddamn festival planning.
Get right to Alpha, Beta, and Lydia.
Have some time, even do a jump in time forward like they do. What is it, like 3 years or something in the book between? Do a time jump, do it a little bit longer, and just do some scenes and kind of build it up to let the audience know of Negan's kind of the way he's kind of seen things different, and move right into that Negan working with Rick against Alpha and the Whisperers storyline, and it'll be smooth and cool. But the Walking Dead likes to cut its own throat every season at least.
Oh yeah.
So
we get some good episodes, and then like we've said in the past, we get Morgan learning how to be a more calmer, less violent man.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need that. Or like 3 episodes of Beth in a hospital walking around helping people. I was like, I don't need that. Show me the supposed to be the thing about it is like the comic book. Because of the medium it's in, and it's kind of short form each month, a little bit of the story each month, sometimes twice a month when they want to ramp it up. But it's mostly because they have that little bit of space and time to tell you a bit of the story. It's branched out, but it's always still been mostly about Rick and his life and Carl.
Yeah.
And kind of the Grimes family, more or less. And then all these other characters have kind of come in, and you know about them. But I still feel that it's still mainly focused on Carl and Rick, and how they're building society and kind of their associations with Negan and different people. The show is it's different in the way that they focus on the different characters more.
Yeah.
Like they'll do a whole episode on one obscure character and show their background, and when they do that, to me, because I read the comic books, it just cuts the balls right off their story, and it's like. They roll into a pace, and then they just throw the brakes on right in the middle of it. And that's what irritates me about the show. But so far, this season has been pretty fucking awesome. So, I mean, matter of fact, I would recommend, I would even tell you to go back and watch what you've missed. But if you wanted to see some pretty cool shit, then maybe watch, starting with this season, start with the first episode. It's pretty damn good all the way up to this point.
Now we have stated many times like our disdain for Walking Dead fans, quote unquote.
I don't mean all of them. I mean there's a certain element of the fan base I don't like.
That subdivision of it. But what I'm getting at is I can't wait to see, because we saw the fan backlash about the garbage people and what's her name, Jadis, whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Jadis, I think.
The White Witch from Narnia. Um,